From the Upanishads to the algorithms, this is the Sutra and Silicon podcast series, your guide to high touch, high tech leadership. So let's begin. In episode number 6, we discuss empathy versus algorithms. What is it that AI will not be able to do? Will AI replace managers? Yes. Will AI replace leaders? No. And the reason is simple. AI can calculate, AI can optimize, AI can scale, but AI cannot care. In the age obsessed with data, dashboards, and efficiency, leadership will not be decided by intelligence, but by empathy. To understand why, let us go back to Ramayana, to a tiny squirrel on a bridge. As the Vanar Sena builds the bridge to Lanka, it is about size, scale, and huge efforts. Massive monkeys lift huge boulders. Stones are hurled into the sea. The bridge rises through sheer force and volumes. And then there is a tiny squirrel, small, fragile, almost invisible as compared to those Vanars. It rolls in the sand, runs to the bridge, shakes itself so that it can deposit sand onto the bridge. It does this again and again, tirelessly. The monkeys, they laugh. They say, what is this tiny bit of sand going to do as against the mighty boulders that we are moving? What is this dust compared to our rocks? A perfectly logical argument. Low volume, low impact, low efficiency. But Lord Ram intervenes. He stops the work. He silences the mockery and gently strokes the squirrel. The folklore goes that the stripes formed by the stroking by Ram still continue on the back of squirrels. They remain as a mark of honor. Ram does not reward output alone, he honors intent, devotion, and efforts. This is not sentimentality, this is leadership. Ram teaches us the first lesson. Leadership is the ability to notice the invisible. The monkeys saw volume, Ram saw commitment. In the organizations today, dashboards, they show output, but rarely do they show efforts, loyalty, or perseverance. Do not mistake empathy as weakness. It is perception beyond numbers. Let us take a modern example, that of Satya Nadella of Microsoft. When he became the CEO of Microsoft, he didn't begin with strategy. He began with empathy. He spoke openly about learning, listening, and understanding within the organization first. Under him, Microsoft shifted culture from know it all to learn it all, from internal competition to collaboration. The result? Innovation returned, people stayed, performance followed. Nadella did not outcompute competitors, he outcared them. Leadership lesson number 2: culture is built in small gestures. The squirrel did not make the bridge alone, but without the squirrel, the bridge lost its soul. Great leaders understand this. Culture is shaped by how leaders treat the smallest contributors. Morale, trust, belonging, they never appear on the balance sheets. Yet, they determine whether the organizations endure. Another example is that of Mahatma Gandhi. Gandhiji never led through authority, he led through connections. He remembered names, he listened deeply, he noticed the individuals. Millions followed him, not because of power, but because they felt seen. Empathy again became the leadership force. Leadership lesson number 3: empathy is the final advantage that we humans have. AI will outperform humans in analysis, in efficiency, and in prediction. But empathy remains uniquely human. Leaders who lose empathy lose legitimacy. Now, let me give you a live case which will give you that warning. Under the former CEO, Travis Kalanick, Uber was highly efficient, data driven, and ruthless. Metrics thrived, but culture collapsed. Employees' concerns were ignored. Human costs were dismissed as noise. And the result? Public scandals, talent drain, leadership removals. Uber did not fail because of poor data. It failed because the leadership stopped seeing the squirrels. Let AI handle the boulders, the code, the logistics, the data. But leaders must recognize and notice the squirrels, the quiet efforts, the human context, the unseen glue. Because bridges are not held together by stones alone, they are held together by care, by the glue, by the cement. This was episode 6: Empathy versus Algorithms. Episode number 7 is about strategy and simulation. How Chanakya employed what we today call as predictive AI as well as digital twins. So wait for the next episode. Till then, goodbye. Take care. Namaskar.